want to jump right into that topic?
5-time after the drill champions.
Thank you very much.
The tiger, the king of the jungle, we learned at the end of the show today.
Don't believe it.
That the lion is clearly overrated.
Are you going to see the Tiger King movie, or are you going to see the Lion King movie?
I see any movie.
You're going to see.
I will say this: I saw the Jungle Book, and the tiger was a bad dude.
Shere Khan.
Shere Khan was a bad dude. There were no lions in the Jungle Book.
But if there had been a lion, he would have kicked Shere Khan's ass.
I don't know.
That would have been the end of that.
Or maybe Shere Khan would have killed him and
I don't
stood
believe
atop him as the true king of the jungle.
Negative.
Look, what we learned in the Jungle Book.
Mufasa or Shere Khan? Who are you taking?
That's tough, man. Mufasa was one tough lion.
You're darn right.
He was rugged. He's a different type of lion. Until he was killed by his brother.
And he had such great wisdom.
He had great wisdom until he was murdered by his brother.
And he passed it on to the little fella.
The little fella. Wasn't smart enough to realize he was being played by his uncle, though. He ran away.
That uncle was not a good guy.
Uncle was a bad dude. Scar. Not cool. Not a cool guy. Aussie Jag. We talked about...
Was Aussie Jag watching?
Aussie Jag watching. We talked about Aussie Jag's native land and that savage bird. We talked about everything in Australia wants to kill you, including Aussie Jag. He's thinking about it right now. He's so far away he can't hurt us.
Aussie Jag, are you coming to Jayville this year?
Yeah, I hope so. I would hope so. We demand it.
You have the money for the kid? Is that what I'm told?
Yeah, I will take money from my kid to give it to your kid.
Did you make that an issue on the radio?
Not on the radio.
Oh, okay.
I did make it an issue on After the Drill.
Oh, you did After the Drill?
No
holds barred on After the Drill.
On several occasions, I did make it an issue on After the Drill.
Yeah.
But I did not make an issue on broadcast radio.
Okay.
To protect the innocence.
Bottom line is this, gang, and we could have done
I was the last man standing.
Quickie poll.
It's fair.
A quickie poll.
It was Bush League. I was in the wrong. I'm not saying that. I was clearly in the wrong. I was the last guy to pay up on the March Madness.
Madness bet.
And it was mine and Mrs. B's entry fee, so it was a twofer.
The great thing is, in March Madness, it's a 3-week-long event, right?
Yes.
So you can pay after week 1,
sure,
or after week 2,
sure,
or even after week 3.
I like to pay after week 6.
Apparently, you're more of a week 5 guy.
Yeah, week 5 or 6.
Well, that's fine.
I come in. Look, man.
But somebody who's in my family won the event.
Here's the real truth. If Jeff had won, or sales guy Pablo had won, Dan would be toes up. He wouldn't care. But because Juju won.
Juju told it to me jokingly and told me not to say anything. And I said, I'll get on Beef's ass.
And I told Juju, I said, I know you told him not to say anything, but he called me straight away. And then, tried to butter me up with some small talk about how things been going. P.S. Where's the money?
Correct.
Came in with the muscle.
Yeah.
We got it.
I
had to hit the ATM this weekend because...
it hurt.
Well, yesterday...
I just thought, my gift to you for the child...
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have to take $20 off it.
We're good. We made it good.
So now that it's good, I can go I can present to you the full gift when the little daughter comes along.
She's coming. The nursery's coming along. Yeah, yesterday I had to swing by the ranch because of the Masters time change. We were airing it on the radio, so we had to make some changes.
Oh, so you had to come here.
The last match, come up to the ranch. I got up. I was going to get up anyways, but then thankfully my human alarm clock came in at about 6:15 to announce to me that he was up.
Yes.
And I said, you know what, buddy, you want to get dressed and go get some donuts? And he was like, oh, yeah. So we swung through, free plug to the donut shop downtown. Got the uglies, the apple fritters. Delicious.
Those are good.
Oh, they're good. They're as big as your face too, just big. But yeah, so we got the money for
that's good.
So you can call off the dogs. Now let's get to the heart of the matter, which is have you signed back up for the newsletter?
The newsletter.
Club Tiger. Now that he's back.
No, because that would be disingenuous of me.
He's 100% back.
Yeah.
100% back.
Yeah.
Aussie Jag says hopefully back in September. Schedule, Google just said schedule Thursday now. They're saying it'll be like a primetime Thursday for the 18th, which makes sense.
That'll be great.
They like to give you a little warning and make it a primetime event. So probably Thursday for the schedule to come out. We'll see what happens. Imagine being Rory trying to pretend you're happy for Tiger. Look, I think most of the players on tour were genuinely happy for Tiger yesterday.
Yeah, I wonder if there's any of them that are like, uh-oh, now we're going to find out. Or
I think there's plenty of that too.
Or are you going to say, he's 43.
But look,
I mean,
if you're a pro golfer on tour, Tiger being back is all good for you. That means more eyes on TVs. That means ratings go up. That means the
it also might mean less dubs.
Sure. Sure.
less opportunities to
But I
win
mean, if
dubs.
you're a guy like Ricky Fowler, like we talked about, what's he got? 4 wins?
What is Tiger gonna? Yeah,
What's he coming for Tiger?
Yeah, is Tiger gonna win? 4 or 5 events. He's gonna be the PGA Tour Player of the Year. Right now, he is the PGA Tour Player of the Year. If he wins another major this year, it's slam dunk.
Sure.
So
We'll see.
it was amazing, and
It was awesome.
And that's what we'll do as the weeks start to go by. We'll start to look ahead. I more want to look back and relish in the moment because I thought it was just a tremendous moment. I think most people did. I mean, it's not breaking news. I think everybody sat there and was engrossed in the Masters.
Justice says Rory doesn't need the cash; he wants the hardware. Don't ever think the players on tour, no matter how much money they have, it is always cash 1, hardware 2. Always.
I think Tiger enjoyed that $2 million check he got from
That's
Augusta National.
It doesn't matter how much money you have, man.
Paid
They
the
always
order
want
of.
more. They
Yeah.
always want more. Cash is always number 1, man. That's what
Not
I'm
for
saying.
me. For me, it's the love of the game. That's why I'm here doing After the Drill with you each day because I enjoy it so much.
Well, that's why I'm here because cash is king. I don't,
You do
they
it for
pay
the
me
money.
very well here.
I do it for the love of the game.
You do. It's generous. You
I
sort
don't
of
think there's
forwarded
anything in my contractual obligations that has me doing ATD.
Dewan knows. CREAM. Cash rules everything around me.
Praying
Praying for the money. Dollar bills, yo.
Dollar bills.
All right,
Going to the bank.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
Jags report today. OTAs.
Yes.
Probably scheduled Thursday. It's a big Jag week. Draft next week.
Yeah.
It's here, guys.
Yeah.
Like
And
it just snuck up on us.
Stop, man.
We're gonna have a draft, and we had Big Bo on today for breakfast with Baselli, and he said he still has no read on where the Jags are at 7, other than he thinks they're taking a big body.
A big body. I still would be okay if they took a tight end personally, but I understand.
I would too, and I agree with
I
your.
think Big Bo was off on that Fant Hawkinson thing.
I think he was confused.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to say that because he's
He's
we
Big
respect
Bo.
him. He's Big Bo. Might have been like in the
I
great.
tried to help him, reverse it, but I didn't want to absolutely call him out on
Yeah,
it.
that might have been like a Warren Sapp moment, like the CT acting up a little bit.
Sorry, Big Bo.
Sorry, Big Bo.
We love you.
But yeah, I mean, I sort of agree with the sentiment that ideally it would be like if there's some QBs there at 7 and somebody wants to move up and you can move back a few ticks and maybe be in position for one of those tight ends, that'd be great.
It'd be awesome.
I don't necessarily feel great about 1 at 7, but if you think T.J. Hawkinson is Gronk, if you think he's the next one of those guys,
Yeah.
you think he's Travis Kelce,
Yeah.
then take
I
it
would
7.
really like to have a good
I'd
tight
love to
end.
have a dynamic.
God.
Yeah, everybody says always you got to be able to play the whole thing. You got to be able to block, and I agree. But number 1, I need a guy who can get downfield and make stuff happen
Mhm.
for Nick Foles. That's what I need.
I need a lover that won't drive me crazy. You just said you needed something, so I thought I'd tell you what I need. Song.
Dan's back. He's working on a new song, by the way. Good. Stay
Back.
tuned. New tune in the works. Dan's back from vacay. He's fresh.
Meatloaf Bar!
Again, we had a heated argument during the Top 5 at 8, as routinely happens during the Top 5 at 8. Pop culture sensibilities come to a head as Dan and I seem to agree more versus our cohort.
He got a little miffed on that
People
one.
being popular / successful and exactly why that is.
That was a Jenner hatred.
There was a little bit of he does
Flying
not like
through.
the coven and anybody associated with the coven, and that came through big time. That's okay.
I read you loud and clearly.
Yeah, that's our guy.
All right, man.
Huggins, we
What
love
an
you.
ATD.
It's a Super
We're back.
Tuesday tomorrow. We're back in
Don't
business.
forget to vote.
Rock the vote tomorrow. Justin is correct. Yes, he does. He does a little bit.
What do you say?
Jeff gets angry. Got a great deal inside of him, like
You
a little
should. Hey,
incandescent light that just
you
burns.
should stick around during the commercial breaks.
It carried over. That's how.
I'm trying to get us on TV, but they won't do it because they know.
They know they have to put it on like Showtime,
Yep.
HBO.
Yep.
Put it on DAZN,
Game of Thrones.
ESPN Plus, Game of Thrones. Jeff gets topless, and we bring in a dragon.
Kill the dragon.
Love you, Googans. We'll see you tomorrow.